with an instrument such as this one. This instrument has a bulb here which measures the pH and a digital readout. But before we calibrate this, we will prepare the potting mix in the water. So we take a beaker, or you can also use a jar. It doesn't have to be a proper beaker, as long as we can measure 100 mils. So we fill this up to the 100 mil mark. To that, we then make up the water to the 250 mil level. So we take our distilled water and add it. Too much. Start again.
Let's wait for some time.
Soil pH is to make a water and soil mixture. We first take 100 mils of soil. As such. To that we will add 250 mil of water. Can we cut here? I think we should have a bottle of water to add to this because we just use clean water. So we
just a minute. Ian, just a minute. You have this distilled water? Yes.
But maybe we should use the bottle because farmers won't have distilled water, but they will have bottles.
Yeah, just bring bottled water. That's distilled.
Because distilled water is good, but for farmers who don't have it, this is the next best thing.
So you can tell them that.
Yes, if we use distilled water, if we don't have it, we use a bottle.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have already finished 30 minutes CD. He has to install the other one.
To calibrate the pH meter, we place it into a known solution of pH 7 and adjust, like so. Back to here. After having measured out 100 mils of soil, we add to this 250 mils of distilled water. If you have no distilled water, it is best to use bottled water before we use tube well or canal water. But today we will use distilled water. We need something to stir it. Let's stick our head here. Mixture must be stirred. The mixture must be stirred and left to sit for 10 minutes. If you have a jar with a screw top, you can shake it upside down. So we will put this aside while we calibrate the pH meter. Calibrate the pH meter. Having sat this for 10 minutes, it is a simple. Having sat our solution with soil and water in for 10 minutes, we then take our calibrated pH meter and place it in the solution. And then wait for it to equilibrate. So at the moment we are reading between 8.23 and 8.20. So we'll give it a moment to settle down and then take the reading.
To 9. 9 to going to 9, yeah. 9, fine.
So we have a reading of 9.13, which says this pH is quite high. Cut. It may actually come down if you leave this settled. We didn't leave this for 10 minutes because we're doing it for the film.
Okay.
But if you left this for longer, I think it might come down. So we have to decide.
When you start, no? Properly.
We have to decide whether this one is correct or this one is correct. We can add some more barium sulfate for this one and measure it again. But now it's had some time, I think it is coming further up this way, so leave that another 2 minutes and check this. Is that enough coverage of pH? And let's finish this one. Now, the problem with this is we've got water in the top, and we have to remove that water from the top. Because the water level must not reach above the soil. So this is bad.
You don't take all that.
Yeah, put more soil.
Good idea. So once the water reaches the top of the soil, we can remove it.
Just pick it from the top end.
Not to run the work.
No. Yeah, okay. So hang on. No, let go now, please. Okay. So I'll let it drain, and when it drains down to the top of the soil, I will place my fingers on the holes then.
The holes on it.
Now can we have the green bucket up the top here, please?
Holes not to drain the milk.
So I'm waiting for the water level to drop to the same as the surface of the soil. Come on, drop. And then we place our fingers over the holes and remove into this bucket. And we let it drain here for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we measure the drained water and then enter it into our soil porosity, air-filled porosity calculation. Where we've got most of the barium sulfate, it's more close to 8.5 and 9, which corresponds to what we got there. So these are much better, they're more accurate, but these are very good for